have been living in this home for about a year, and there's some spaces in our kitchen that just isn't quite working out anymore. So I wanted to take you along as I reorganize and maybe declutter some of these drawers and kind of switch things around in our kitchen. So I wanted to first show you guys what it looks like before. So there's both of my drawers that I'm looking to declutter and organize. I want to swap both of the drawers. They just don't quite work for us anymore in these locations. So that's what I'm doing now. And so what you want to do is you want to start with a blank slate. You want to get everything out of that area so that way you can assess what you need, what you don't need, what's serving its purpose, and then really take a look at the things and see if you've used it within the past few months. If you haven't, then that's a good sign that it probably needs to go. We access these areas daily, multiple times a day. And so I think I go through and I pare these areas down pretty frequently. So thankfully there wasn't a ton that I needed to declutter here. I'm going to go ahead and assess what I need to keep and what I do not need to keep. And kind of go through, this is a lot of stuff. These don't even go in here. We no longer have the sippy cups to these. This is a burger press. Anytime we make burgers, it's for grilling, so that would make more sense. I'm gonna see if I can get these arranged a little bit better in the drawers and see what I can do to make this a seamless process. Okay, what a difference this makes. I actually found that I have more room than what I had before. So this one is a little bit more tightly packed, but I think this will work. I really wanted to keep the other one for more specifically the baking stuff instead of a bunch of other things in there. So the next spaces that I want to arrange is this cabinet here. As you can see, it's just awful. Some of these things don't even fit down here or doesn't belong down here. There's some things that could be moved from out of here. It's just, we gotta fix this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take all of these out. I want to switch this up and have these cups down below to where they're more accessible to our kids. So if you're having an area of your kitchen that's just keeps getting a disaster, so it could be a couple things. Maybe you're not going through and organizing and paring down things enough. So when you're accessing something constantly, you need to make sure that you're going, once a week, once a month, a couple times a month, whatever works for you, and just make sure that you're either paring down, reorganizing it, or maybe it's just not the right location. So in our case, it's a combination of those things. So I need to pare down, I also need to switch things up and have this a little bit more accessible to my kids. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and empty this cabinet out and put everything on this opposite side, since I know that I want them to go up in that cabinet there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these here so that way I can have better access to them here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out, make sure it's a clean slate. So anytime my kids find a top in the dishwasher and they're putting it away, a lot of times they put it in the top container, which is why we have it. So I'm grateful that they do that, because they don't always know which top goes to which cup. So they do exactly what they need to do, but then it starts piling up, and that's on me to go back and organize it. And so it's gotten a little bit out of hand. So I want to make sure that I pare it down, only have the tops that we need, get rid of the ones that we don't, that maybe no longer has a match, or get rid of the cup altogether if we don't need it. Okay, so all of these were in the upper cabinet here. And so I want to get those down here. I'll probably keep the powders down there as well. The different protein ones and whatnot. And then I'm gonna see, I might keep these big ones down in the lower cabinet. I really like these organizers. I got them on Amazon, I'll link them down below. But all the tops will pare down, and all of the lunch boxes. So I'm probably gonna go through and get rid of some of these. Okay, so I went through and pared down what we are getting rid of, what we need. So I'm gonna get these into the cabinets here. But first I wanna show you what I decided to get rid of. Okay, so I have all of this stuff right here that I decided to get rid of. I can probably toss that, I can probably toss this as well. I don't know when the last time we used these were. This leaks a lot. I don't like this, so we're gonna toss that. My 9-year-old was saying that she likes drinking out of this one, but we gotta pick and choose what we're keeping here. And so just again, paring down, and here are all of these lids. They do not have bottoms for, or it is a multiple. So let's go ahead and get everything into the cabinets. If you use blender bottles, you know that they tend to fall over quite a bit, and it's super annoying. So I'm gonna get these up here. Okay, so this is the finished product of the cabinet, the upper cabinet here. So I went ahead and put all of these glass cups here to have them easily accessible, and then we have all of our blender bottles right here, along with smaller cups right up here. So I think this will probably work better for us. So for me, a sure sign that I need to declutter a space is that it's overflowing. In a couple of these spaces, there was definitely overflow. And so that told me that I needed to get rid of things. And isn't that just like life? We're constantly assessing our schedules, assessing things that we're doing, and making sure that only the things that fit and work well stay. Okay, so up top here we have the lunch boxes. We kept a couple of those. This is just overflow Ziploc bags. I keep it at a more easily accessible area, but I just get these ones from a wholesale store. We have our powders, which is the pre-workouts, protein. We have some cups with lids. I did put in the back here, you can kind of see them sticking out, some 30-ounce cups. I don't know if they'll get used. I'm going to reassess in a couple months and see if they do get used. If they don't, we'll just donate them. Then we have some toddler cups. So we actually have not even used these since Christmas. So my toddler got a cup like this one, and she's been using it every single day since Christmas. So I've been having to wash it continually, but it's spill proof. We got these from Walmart. I'll link that below, but we're really loving those. My kids seem to grab for these cups quite a bit. Some of them are personalized, and then we have some with tops on them and some open cups here. And then in the back, I already had this container on hand, and that's what it's about, using what you have, right? I wanted to do this on a budget, and I wanted to use what we already had, so I think I accomplished that. So it's just for overflow lids, and then in the back there we have my husband's big blender bottles and big cups. So this is the finished product. Okay, so now that we have all of this stuff decluttered, the next step is to get it out of your home. So you don't want it to sit in your car for 6 months, in your garage, in your basement for a year. The whole point is get it out of your home. And so that's a habit I'm going to create this year, is getting the stuff that I want to declutter out of my home and get it out quickly. Yeah, you too? You gonna get it out of the house? You gonna help me get it out of the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, my 2-year-old's gonna hold me accountable to this habit. This is a habit that I want to do a better job at maintaining this year. So I'm going to pack all this up, put it in my trunk, not to drive it around for 6 months, but to take it to the local thrift store. Yeah, to donate next week. Thank you so much for watching today, friends. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of declutter and kitchen cabinet drawer organization. I will have lots of videos similar to this in the new year. So if you enjoy these kind of videos, please feel free to give this a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe and share with your friends as well. I hope you guys all have a blessed day.